Welcome everyone back to Kenshi. So a quick recap before we begin this episode. Last episode we recruited a new person, Enriqueta, and we also got a new pack animal. We also did a little bit of research. We managed to get our farms up, and I'll talk about what I did in between episodes after this. We also managed to make a lot of cats, and we had some stored loot left over. Like there were some shirts in here, and in here there were a bunch of weapons, so I sold off most of the weapons to make us a few cats. So in between episodes I did a few things. First off, if we click on these, all of our wheat farms are medium. They were like extra small, I believe. So now they're all medium, which is just 2 tiers up. I just hit the upgrade button, and from the extra wheat straw from our large farm, I just upgraded those guys. So now we have a lot more food production. I also went out after selling all those tools and I bought a few more research books. We have 7 research books as well as 5 cotton. We're going to need a little bit more cotton to start off our fields, but this should be enough to actually just do the research for now. What else? Oh yeah, I upgraded our stone processor, and I believe that's it. I also did a little bit of reorganizing, but overall that was kind of all I did. And the reason why I started this episode a little bit abruptly, because I was going to keep doing stuff, was because if we go to our dialogue tab, Triangle Assault is moving towards our outpost. So when they arrive, we'll see how well we can handle them. But I figured that, well, because we're on our last research, we might as well begin on our next research. I'm going to spend some of our farmers' notebooks. Where is cotton farming? So we can do cotton farming, and that's the only really farm research that we want for now. However, in industry, I think we're going to go for improved stone mining, because ideally, looks like they're attacking already. But with improved stone mining, we'll need less people on our stone mine down here so that they can do other stuff. It does indeed look like this is definitely the Triangle Assault. How many of them are there? 3, there's like 8 of them. 8 of them, yeah. Alright, I'll send everyone to, there's actually, there's 10 of them here. I'll send everyone to battle positions real quick, and then we'll see how we fare against them. Alright guys, we have everyone firing at them now. They clipped through again? Okay, honestly, it's just not fair at all. I wish the gates in this game were a little bit more polished, because half of the time these guys can legitimately just clip through. And it's irritating to no end. And then our people try and attack them. Hold on, let me figure this out. Alright, so we defeated the invader that decided to just straight up clip into our base. And we're going to have to transfer our weapon over to Enriqueta over here, because I believe, yeah, Giovanni got his arms instantly annihilated. So that's wonderful. And we're just going to transfer bolts around because we don't have enough bolts to really do anything. Alright, we've reorganized and we're taking them down at a decent rate. It doesn't look like we're going to be fast enough, but a lot of them are injured, at least. What's really annoying is that we probably could have defeated this raid if the gate had just decided to work as intended. However, it just decided not to, so I guess we're just going to kind of have to cheat around it. So we're going to move everyone who does not have a weapon into this room. They're going to keep firing, hopefully killing a few. Alright, the gate has been lifted, so we're just going to pull these guys back. They'll try and ransack the town. Pretty much what we're going to do is we're just going to put them all in here, close the door, and lock it. And hope that they don't die horribly. And then we're just going to spread these guys out and hope that we can take out a few of them. What are you doing? Why are you moving forward? Alright, they're pulling up. Thankfully, they're pretty crippled, so we should be able to pretty easily deal with these guys. So I'm going to close this door with all of our non-combatants and lock it. So that forces them to break down the door before they can do that. And hopefully, even with their fists, they might be able to fight back a little. But who knows. And then I'm going to split our guys out. Oh, there's one guy down. I guess he got shot by someone. Okay, good job, Mitchell. Pretty good. Okay. And we're just going to keep backing everyone off. And there's another one down. Is it just this guy left? It looks like it is. Come on, guys. Yeah, he's definitely dead. Like, there's no way he can win. Zero. Really? Okay, whatever. And he's down. Is that it? No, it's not it. Someone decided to come over here and beat up Crumble John. That's cool. So, we're going to have him pull back. And then, I mean, to be honest, even our domesticated bull can probably... No, our domesticated bull cannot fight. Come on. Please die. I guess I'll just finish this guy off, and then we can go over this spoils of our amazing defense. Alright, we've just taken down the last guy, and if we go to our dialogue tab, it says that the outpost, or the assault has been defeated that was attacking our outpost. So now we can gather up the loot, heal up, and then see how much we can sell off the stuff for. Alright, the first guy that we checked actually has a pretty good stuff. A lot of it's standard grade, and his weapon is worth around 1,800 cats. After searching all the bodies of the invaders, honestly they didn't have much. The only thing that was worth anything was this triangle jaw, which I'll probably sell off. Probably actually right now, because I want to go to the bar and see if we can recruit our person for the day. However, before we send Chuck off, I think we're going to create a little bit of a prison. However, it's going to be an outdoor prison because I don't want to spend a building on them. And the main reason is because I'm tired of dealing with people getting up again, like that guy, and just attacking our people. So we're just going to build, like... Actually, let's just build 10 of them. And then we won't have to worry about this again. Alright. We've finished all of our prisoner pools, so now we can put anyone who's still alive into those pools, and they won't, attack us again. Are you dead? No, you're not dead yet, but you actually have a pretty good bounty. I'll probably bring this guy to stack with us just to turn in for a bounty then, because he seems like he's worth quite a bit. Right, so I've imprisoned everyone who I could, and apparently you can even imprison dead bodies, because their ward leader, who we, we kind of turned into a pincushion, is dead, and they were perfectly fine with us just putting him on a pole. It's a bit odd if you ask me. However, now we're just gonna... Which one is it? I think... Yeah, we're just gonna pull this one off, as well as bring the... Where is it? This triangle jaw to stack, and then we should be able to make around a few thousand cats. Close to 5,000, actually. Alright, so we've sold off both of the weapon and got the bounty for the prisoner, and we're at around 2,600 cats right now. Or, sorry, 26,000 cats. And we're just going to go around and check these shops. Alright, so we got 6 research books out of the entirety of Stack. And now, I'm going to return these books to our settlement, and then I think we're going to head back up to Mongrel, first off to recruit someone, and to also get more crossbow bolts, because we have like maybe 3 stacks of crossbow bolts left, which is definitely not enough to run. I mean, we have 9 people, soon to be 10. So we definitely need more crossbow bolts. And with that, Chuck is now off to Mongrel. So while Chuck is away, I feel like it's about time to upgrade a few of our defenses. So if we go to here, come on, where is it? Defense, mounted crossbow. I'm just going to add a bunch more. Like this many more. Just because it seems to be that almost every time there's, like, just not enough crossbows, and a few of our people are idle, so we might as well build more crossbows. Also placing in another defensive gate, just because they always seem to just rush through our first two. So this one, just a little bit off center, should add a little bit more defense. Also now upgrade our stone mine, which we are doing right now. And also we are not researching anything new, so we might as well see what we can do. We could go do that. I don't think we need more stone mining. I think we're done with industry for right now. We could do a few of these, because some of them use books and some of them use farmer notebooks. Maybe. We've done quite a bit of farming in the past few episodes. Anything a little bit more interesting? Not really. Defense. I mean, there's always execution, you know. We could execute some people. Okay, maybe not, but, you know. Maybe defensive bunkers. Those could be interesting. Well, I guess we're doing them now. That was a misclick. Corpse disposal is actually free, so we're just going to do that. Crafting. Crafting could definitely be useful. I think we're going to go for lantern crafting, because that negates the nighttime work speed bonus. Or debuff, sorry. And what else is there? Beds too. Luxury goods could be good, because we could sell it, which would definitely be worth some money. Dyed bedding? Not really. Anything else? Storage building shells. Sure. Anything else that we can do? And luxury goods. Why not? And Chuck has just entered the Fog Islands, so he should be at at Mongrel momentarily. So we have just arrived in Stack, and we're going to quickly rush to this Ranger's Ninja Shop, because if we can talk to them before they close, we can get in 2 trips instead of just 1. We're actually not going to need 2 trips, never mind. They have 20 crossbow bolts for sale already. So that used up a decent amount of our money, and thankfully, because we're using the quiver, these bolts weigh not nearly as much. Like, he's still at 25 out of 43. And let's check out the general shop really quickly. That's the bar. This is the general shop. There we go. Let's talk to him real quick. Buy any books he has. 5 books. It's actually pretty good. Also, any ancient science books that they may have too. While we're waiting for tech workshop. What's a tech workshop? I mean, do they sell? What do you guys sell? If they sell, they 1,500 cats. Wow, that's really expensive. But we kind of have to do it or else we can't progress. So I'm going to buy that. And then hopefully we can make it back somehow. So there's this person named Shrike. Something about stuff. How long have you been here? I think this is actually a free character too. How about you leave with me? Cool. Alright. We just got another free character. What do you have on you? You have a pretty crappy weapon, a black and chain shirt, we'll probably sell that, some pretty crappy armor, and some shoe sticks. However, she does have a lantern, which is really good actually. So I think we're just going to sell off the stuff that she doesn't need, and then we'll send her running back to our outpost, and then I'm going to keep looking around in these bars, because ideally we want a skeleton, or at least a few skeletons actually, to man our turrets because they don't need food. Alright, Shrike is on our way back to our outpost, and I'm just going to keep looking around Mongrel for anything interesting. So I was just going around Stack. I keep calling it Stack. I mean Mongrel. And they've got a bunch. This is the super small robotic shop, but they've got a bunch of high quality stuff like these legs, in case you lose a limb or something. Various arms. I don't think you're supposed to have that. But I noticed that they have another ancient science book, so I'm gonna buy that. It looks like there's like you can rewire skeletons to be more effective at stuff, which is kind of cool. We might get into this because it looks pretty interesting. Also, there's these martial artist suits, whatever those are. Security spider arm. Weird. Alright guys, I think it's about time to leave Mongrel. We've kind of came and gotten what we needed. A new person. We also got a crap ton more bolts. And even a few more research books and half-eaten ancient books. I don't think we're able to even buy regular ancient books anymore. Because in base game, you can just straight out buy them. Kenshi Blood and Sand makes you go through the crafting. You have to... Okay. You have to go through their crafting system, which, again, I kind of like it this way, but I also don't because it makes it harder. But I think it's an interesting way to do research. And it's definitely a lot better than, and a lot more gated than just, oh, make a crap ton of money, buy all the books you need, and then you're done. So I definitely like it this way. So as Chuck was returning back to the base, there seems to be quite a lot of chaos. First off, there's a bunch of triangle hunter, well, not a bunch, there's 2 triangle bandits attacking our town, as well as it looks like one of the previous raiders managed to heal up. He wasn't in one of these, so I guess I just missed him. Anyway, he's pretty easily being destroyed by our new recruit, so we should just be perfectly fine. Yep, just as I expected, I just moved Giovanni and Crumble John to the crossbows, let them into the first layer, and we easily shot them to death. Well, not to death, but they're crippled and we can just run over and put them into our nice, safe, legal prison. And it turns out the guy that got back up again is worth 3,600 cats. So I'm going to quickly run him over to stack after Chuck drops off all of his stuff. Before we bring this guy in to turn his bounty, I wanted to check out this oil thing, whatever it is, because it looks pretty interesting. So I'm just going to put this, I think we need the manual oil pump right there. And if we go to, I think we need a petroleum distillery is the other thing. I'm going to be honest, I don't know. So, because this is all kind of new to me, so I think we're going to try and do that. And then once it's up, I'll see what it does. So a little bit of time has passed. Unfortunately, a few of the clips that I had of, general progress, for some reason their audio had bugged out, but I'll just do a quick recap of what we did. First off, we discovered that petroleum is actually very valuable. It's worth 105 per one of these, and it can be produced pretty quickly. Oil is also extremely valuable at 210 apiece. What else did we do? I think that's honestly about it. So we didn't miss out on too much. Oh, also these benches right here. We built the basic medical workbench and the luxury goods workbench. In the basic medical workbench, we can build a basic first aid kit, and in the luxury goods, we can build a bunch of luxury goods and such. The main things that are important are the tools, medical supplies, hacksaws, and the luxury goods, as those are more trade goods rather than just kind of decorative stuff. Additional thing that I forgot to mention is that I've broken up our people into 3 groups. Animals for animals. Workers are just mainly people without crossbows, and rangers are people with crossbows. Everyone will still have a job, however, workers will always generally stay at the base. Okay, well, Mew got beaten to death by a paladin. Wonderful. I think now we're probably good enough to be able to start creating some food by ourselves. We still have quite a stockpile of food because of last episode. However, if we look at our, where is it? Down here. We have 255 wheat straw, which is just kind of sitting there. I mean, here's our food chest. It's got a crap ton of food in here. Really? But I think it's best off to be prepared for the future. We're also going to be researching baking so that we can turn our wheat straw into various delectables. Right, now that we've completed baking, we can go to food and we can create a bread oven, which is an exterior building because generally a lot of heat in an inside building is really not good. There's also the grain silo. Ah, yeah, we need the grain silo before we can actually turn it into bread. That makes perfect sense. See, sometimes Kenshi makes sense. Keep in mind that I said sometimes. Now that we've actually got petroleum, we can start making lanterns. Lantern sheath. How do I make a lantern sheath? Lantern sheath. Iron plates and petroleum. So I'm gonna make... Ideally, we would have everyone have these, and we have 10 people. And we already have one. So I'm gonna do 3... We need 9, so there we go. 9 lantern sheaths all queued up. And then we need dye. I'll look into how we get dye, because I definitely want all of our people to be equipped with lanterns so that they don't get any nighttime debuffs. And if we look at the straw flour that, you know, we grind down the wheat straw and it becomes straw flour, it's actually worth around 500, here we go, 480 in this zone. Maybe we can make some money off that. However, I think if we really want to make money, we can become oil traders. Not snake oil traders, oil traders. So there was a bunch of wild mules that were fighting the guards, and this market stall holy shopkeeper came out, and he's, for some reason, I have no idea why he came out. He has a pretty good weapon here. The Topper Katana. Lost keepsake with 1,000 cats. Hold on. There we go. And then he's also got an extra 1,000 cats just sitting on him. So it's like, why would you ever go outside like that? I don't know. I'm going to go sell off all this stuff. And after selling most of that stuff, we couldn't sell the topper because it's from a market stall keeper in this town. We weren't able to sell it here, but we can just save it in our storage at base and then sell it at a later date. But I think with all that said, this is a pretty good ending point for the video. We've done a decent amount of this video. Let's see. We've recruited a few new people, Shrike, and then, well, that's actually it. I thought we recruited a few more. We upgraded our crossbows, which we can also upgrade again. We've made some massive research progress. We've earned a decent amount of money. We found a new way to earn money. Rockefeller style. And I think next episode, kind of our main goal is definitely to probably start training up. So what that means is that in between episodes, I'll try and go out and grab as many ancient research books as possible, because that's kind of what's limiting our research now, especially if we, you know, check the tech tab and we go to like core. If we want to go to the next tech level, we need tech level 4 for 4 ancient science books. Or if we want larger buildings, we need engineering research. So I'm just going to go out with Chuck and kind of hit all the cities in kind of this area and try and get as many research books as possible. But with all that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with your friends. If you want to have any input on the series, again, I'm naming all of these characters after anyone that wants to be named. Feel free to leave the name down in the comments down below. Also, if you want to add any extra challenge to this series, feel free to leave it down in the comments below as well. I hope you guys have a great day, and goodbye.